right, folks, we mentioned off the top, 2024 could be on your mind if you're thinking recruiting, and all sorts of top athletes in the 24 class visiting campus over the past week. So here we are, still looking to wrap up 2023 next Wednesday, of course, but 24 is in full cycle at this point.
Yeah, and as we've said multiple times for multiple years, that the recruiting process is really a multiple year process, especially for the elite kids. For your late risers and things like that, sure, it's going to be maybe the 1 year, but I mean, for most blue chippers, for most kids who go to college for free to play football, they've been on the radar for a year and a half or two or longer. So this just fits with that. And this is an annual tradition where Miami has a bunch of really, really, really good athletes on campus in January, because the kickoff of the 7-on-7 season, like the major 7-on-7 season, is the Battle Miami tournament. And so it's the company name Battle. They do like football apparel and things like that. And they host the multiple tournaments, but the Battle Miami is the first one, first major tournament of the year. And all these teams from all over the country. You had a team from Arizona, Tucson Turf or something like that. They're really good, and they were here for multiple years, playing and everything. But they're going to take time to go down and visit. All of your South Florida teams now. You got even other extra ones now. You got Raw, you got Immortals, you got South Florida Express, obviously the standard bearer. Florida Fire, I think they're still around. I think it's, like I said, Raw is the new one. So you got a bunch of those teams, and all these elite teams from all over the place that are there. They're all going to make their way to campus. And I saw one of the recruiting staffers for Miami said it was something like 1,600 kids visited campus in the last week, because again, most every single team is going to make their way down there. You got 40 or 50 guys on the roster. It's basically, you're going to take the whole Battle Miami tournament and they're going to make their way through campus. And all those teams have elite player after elite player after elite player from all over the country. So, yeah, that's a real good foundation. I saw Gabby Arrudia, who's over at 247 now, started with us at State of the U, and he said something like, of the 25 signees for Miami, like 17 of them visited Battle Miami weekend last year. So, it's not insignificant. And then you had other guys who were not even playing in the Battle Miami, like Tavion Galloway, a 4-star tight end. He was like, yeah, I'm going to visit. And no, I'm not playing in the Battle Miami tournament, but I'm going down to visit Miami this weekend. So you, even on top of the plethora, the myriad number of talent that was around because of Battle Miami, you had other dudes who were just like, cool, yeah, we're going to, make our way down. And, I think they tried to do like a little select junior day kind of a thing, but you just got kids, everywhere basically. So it was, hopefully that continues to build a foundation for this next class moving forward. And then we'll see, what happens. What up, Mac? If there's anything else, I saw people were saying that Miami is probably going to be in the mix for another transfer portal edition or two, sorry, this is the Midwesterner in me, for this next year's roster. So be on the lookout for that. Jamel Howard from Chicago is a 6'3", 320-pound defensive tackle that Gabby says is visiting this upcoming weekend as well. He's like a 3-star, like a mid-upper 3-star, maybe pushing 4 stars. Especially, I was just watching his senior film. He's actually pretty decent, but, he's that bigger body that you're going to need to play the 0 or 1 technique if you want to go to like a true 30 front, where you have somebody right over the top of the center all the time. And he could fill that role on the roster. So, that. But, yeah, you're definitely going to be looking forward to the 2024 class. Tons of elite guys, were down, and I'm sure that people are putting names in the chat. You're Jeremiah Smith. He, South Florida Express, Ohio State commit from Chaminade. He came down. Josiah Trader, his teammate, another 5-star receiver from Chaminade. He was down there. Julian Saiyan, going Super Saiyan. He's Alabama commit, 5-star quarterback who says he's solid, but that doesn't make any difference to us because we're going to keep trying to push for him or another elite signal caller because we really, really, really need a top end guy in this 2024 class. So yeah, setting the foundation is really what this weekend was about, and we'll see where we go from here.